This is going to be so bad. Oh, this is going to be bad. Well, guys, I don't know. We'll see. I think I look like a robot on here, and my internet sucks so bad that I may not be able to. Let's see. What's my phone on? 37. Let's see how bad this is. You guys will have to tell me if this is going to work or not. Whew. It does not look great, does it? Oh, I wonder why I never do this. My internet is crap. Hi. How you doing, Xerxes and Denise? So you guys will have to let me know how bad this is, because unfortunately my phone is just about dead. So I have to do this off of the laptop, which means I have to be connected to my internet, which means the quality may not be great. So you'll have to let me know if it's doable or if it's really bad on your end. Seems fine. Oh, good. Yay. Good. It's fine to you? Oh, good, good, good. Okay. All right. I know that was a little longer than 5 minutes, huh? Working for me? Good. Hey, can someone from the group, who's here from the group? Anybody here from the group? Can someone message Rachel Brummett, I can't spell already, Brummett. She just messaged on the other, on the live that we just stopped, that she doesn't get the notifications until after I've stopped. So she obviously is not going to know that we're here. Hi, Stephen. Hi, Jack. Janelyn is back. Ben. Yay. Poor Rachel. All right. So tarot talk for the night. So just so you know, I was saying, I don't know how many times this will kind of cut out, and I'll have to come back on because my internet, I never am on, on the Wi-Fi on my internet, because my internet is Spectrum and it's horrible. So if it turns off a couple times and it's really bad, then I don't know, maybe we'll have to postpone it a little bit, because my phone is, I don't know what is wrong with my phone. It should not have died. I had 77% when we started. So it was, a little over an hour, that chat. It shouldn't have drained the entire battery, but it pretty close to did. Okay. Is it doing an update? That's a good, I don't think so. I've restarted it 100 times just recently, like the last hour or so, the last month or so. It just started draining the battery a lot. So I don't know for sure. Okay. So I think now we stopped. I think we finished the one we stopped, which I believe was the 7 of Cups last time. And the next one in line was the Moon. Whoops. Now I'm going to have to figure out where this camera is for sure. Yes. Cool. And we finished, Stephen, we finished the 7 of Cups, right? When we were done with it? Or did we want to look at a couple more? I can't remember. Hi, Angela. I think we were done with the 7 of Cups when we were done. I hope. Not that, no, I shouldn't say that. Not that I hope, because I don't mind pulling out more decks if you guys want to see more. I've got them here, but I think we had pretty much, finished. Okay. So the next one was the moon. Oh, yeah. Then we listened to Frankie. That's right. Frankie was on the last time. I forgot about that. Perfect. Artsy is back again. Dawn, yay. Okay, so we're going to start tonight with the moon, which is a great card. I love the moon. Yay! I found you all too. Now, this is the first time ever, I have to say, that I have used my laptop here, which is just a little Google Chrome notebook, to do a live video. So, and which means that I have to be hooked up to my actual Wi-Fi crappy internet. So I was saying, you guys, who doesn't want more decks though, right? You guys will have to let me know if it's really bad. Like, to me, I look, not that I'm ever anything but transparent, but I look even more transparent in this light. But anyways, all right, let's all pull out some good energy for a good internet connection. Yeah, no kidding, because we'll see, guys. Spectrum is kind of the hard time, famous. Oh, I love it. Okay, I got to learn where this camera is. It's called looking ethereal. Yeah, that's for sure. People are going to say, look, I have proof that ghosts exist. I saw right through this ghost. Okay, the moon card. Moon card is one of my favorite cards. So here we go. We're going to start with Benabelle's book, Holistic Tarot. See what she says about the moon card, and then we will move on with our own interpretations here. All right. There we go. I will say this does seem to focus better than my phone, doesn't it? At least so far. Maybe it's just me. All right. It is a water card. It's associated with Jupiter and Neptune. It is a Pisces. Reflection, changes, imagination. Between two pillars, a dog and a wolf howl at the moon, one on each side of a path leading from the water to the mountains. A crayfish, now I'm not going to be able to speak. A crayfish crawls out onto land. A waxing moon is embedded in the sun. The sun moon has a face, a side profile, stern and in deep contemplation. Leaves from the tree of life float down to earth. You know, I never knew that was supposed to be leaves from the tree of life. Now here, you know, see, I tell you, you learn something new all the time. There you go. I never knew that was supposed to be leaves from the tree of life. So a reflection of the inner self is emerging. The moon represents the shadow of the self, the unconscious mind, repressed weaknesses. It suggests, excuse me, that the accumulated repressions are now causing the seeker's shadow to surface and affect the self-conscious. Facets that have been repressed or latent in the seeker are now emerging and influencing the present consciousness. There is tension between that which has been repressed and that which is in the present consciousness. And that tension is a source of the seeker's problem. I always thought they were sun drops too. Me too. The theme of the moon is constant change, duality, and dichotomy. The tame side and the wild side are at odds. Intuition is strong. There may be secrets. The moon represents secrets of the natural world, the hidden condition of the seeker's situation that will reveal itself in time. It represents poetry and mystery. It suggests a seeker with hidden abilities to harness both tame elements and wild elements. So that's good with the dog and the wolf, tame and wild. The crayfish or lobster in the foreground symbolizes the seeker's emotional an intuitive state. It suggests the prevailing water energies in the seeker's life. The crayfish is also a scavenger, suggesting a subconscious inclination in the seeker to take from emotional leftovers, to scavenge in a sense. The seeker is perhaps unaware of his or her own scavenger inclination, since the card, the crayfish, is depicted as emerging from the pool of unconscious knowledge. There is a strong theme of conservation in the card rather than exploration or expansion. So conserve what you have, what energy you have. There is also a sense of needing to feel protected and thus forming the tough outer shell. Simultaneously, there is a profound vulnerability that the seeker is trying to conceal from others. In the Middle Ages, the crayfish was believed to have medicinal properties and was able to ward off the plague. That's interesting. Note the recurring theme of the plague from key 13, death. Likewise, another symbol recurs from key 13, the twin pillars. In key 13, death, the twin pillars were in the background, and in between the pillars, a bright sunrise. Here in the moon, the twin pillars symbolism occupies the center. Now the sun has risen fully to its peak in the sky. The sun simultaneously now depicts a waxing moon, symbolizing growth, development, and ascension. There is a direct progression from the death card to the moon. The seeker went through a transformative process, a personal metamorphosis, and now possesses the intuition and premonition needed to alter his or her own fate for the better. Okay, that's a whole lot of mouthful, right? There is a whole lot of symbolism that could be said in this card. So what we're going to want to do, again, is use our intuition to, hi, Dave. And Jackie made it. To discern what parts of this card have to do with the seeker. Boy, this is going to be hard, guys. I got to look up here, which means I can't see what is in the screen. Which means, now it could be all of it, but boy, that's a lot to take in for a seeker, for, your client. If we're going to talk about every aspect of this card, that's a lot. So, what does that mean? That means we have to really know the card. And there's a lot of it all fits together. So we're talking a lot about shadow side, a lot about intuition, a lot about the shadows that could be hiding something. The tree of life leaves. I've been trying to figure that out. So the sun and moon together, that is symbolizing the conscious and the subconscious, right? The tree of life leaves. I haven't been able to wrap my head around what that entails. The tree of life, yep, and the two pillars on the sides, right? Hi, Maddie and Debbie. Did I miss anyone? Sue. Hi, and Claire. My moon says, important psychic insights, release fears that are holding you back. Cool. Fairy Lisa says, knowledge. Who pillars represent duality? Yep, absolutely. The leaves look like raindrops. Yeah. So, Dave, we were reading the beginning of Benabelle's book, talks about, so this is the waxing moon within the sun. So the sun has hit its peak in the day. And then it says these droplets here that I always thought were sun drops or something, they're leaves from the tree of life, which I never knew before. So I keep trying to figure out exactly what that means then. If they're leaves from the tree of life coming down from the duality that is the conscious and subconscious mind with, the waxing sun and the waxing moon and the sun. The crawfish represents the seeker, Maddie. It represents the seeker coming out from the pool of knowledge. The crawfish is encased in a protective hard layer. So they may be a little bit wary of looking around in the shadows, not quite sure what's in the shadow self, not quite sure. Maybe someone is not being entirely truthful with them. Okay, so if that's the sun and the moon, maybe the wolf, dog, and lobster are offering the different voices in our heads. That's a good thought. So the wolf is the wild side, the side that runs right out there, doesn't really take notice of what's around before he gets into a situation. He's a little impetuous. The dog represents the tame aspects, the aspects that maybe will kind of look in the shadows a little, try to sniff out what's there before they go running into the situation. And then the crayfish is just coming out from this new knowledge. The death card, they said, was directly connected to this. So they have come out of this transition of the death and come into, here we are in the moon phase, where we're coming out of that. The crayfish is coming out of that knowledge of transition, that pool of knowledge, and saying, I'm a little leery of stuff. The crayfish is just kind of, crawling along a little bit, not wanting to go out into this unknown world. All right. Yeah, speaking or calling to the sun or moon. Yep. Shedding old aspects of ourselves that no longer serve our purpose, or examining where we fit in the universe. I love that. Get rid of what is no longer needed. I know what your name is, Maddie. And I gave you that nickname, Maddie. Well, your mother gave it to you first, but I gave it to you in here. The part of ourselves that we can actually control. Yes, the dog being the tame part that you can actually control, for sure. Embarking on a breakthrough journey. I like that. If we really want to get psychology, the crawfish is our limbic system. Oh, that's good, Artsy. Boy, that could go down a dark rabbit hole. Jennifer, the leaves on the tree of life connect you to your ancestors. Oh, I like that. Oh, that's good. Oh, that's so good. So here, our ancestors are saying, here's a little bit of information for you. I know you can't really see out here. I know that there isn't a lot of light, there's a lot of shadows. So I'm going to drop these leaves of knowledge for you so that you may be better prepared for what's on this path. I love that. Love that. I like that idea of evolution here. Water being gaining lungs, wild to domesticated. That's a minefield of thoughts for sure. I didn't know who Maddie was all this time. Oh, really, Debbie? The moon, astrological Pisces. Gemstone is the moonstone, and herb is lemon balm. Awesome. It's okay, Debbie. That was great, summer in time. I love the leaves being the ancestors connection to you, the ancestors just reaching out, giving you a little bit of knowledge of where things are at because you can't quite see in the dark. I love that. Just call me moderator Maddie. Think about ancestry.com. Oh, yes, the leaves. Oh, yes. Oh, my goodness. That makes so much sense. So here's if you have ever been on ancestry.com, that's how they tell you that they have a little piece of new information about your ancestry. Is they say, oh, you have a new leaf. Is this leaf connected to your family? Yes or no? And then you can connect that leaf to your tree. That is perfect. I love that. Summertime, you rock. Thank you. Like crumbs in Hansel and Gretel. Yes, 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 yes. Opening ourselves to hidden knowledge and accepting our wild self, right? Because we need a little bit of both to get through that shadow side work. When we're doing shadow side introspection work, we need a little bit of wild. We need to be able to go sometimes where we can't really see. We don't really know what's down there. And we need to kind of be careful not to pull out anything that's really going to break us, right? Perfect. Hi, everyone. Hi, Kay. Welcome. Our wild selves. Perfect. Why so sad, Dave? Did you want to be moderator too? But who is sad? Moderator Maddie. Dave, do you want to be a moderator? With great power comes great responsibility. Hold on. Now I got to find you again. There you are. Hold on. Add a moderator. There you are, Dave. Moon is another past life connection, but it shows an ancient connection with many shared lifetimes and coming closer to having resolved karmic issues. Oh, that is great, Cynthia. Great. Oh, yes, ancestry, a leaf for possible connection. I love that. That is just, boy, that just kicks it right in. That's perfect analogy. Just thought of that line in the first Spider-Man movie. Dealing with the dark side of ourselves and the dark side of the moon. Right? That side that we can't really see. We're not really sure what's over there. The dog and wolf, same source. One older, one new, same ancestors. Yes. Good, Jackie. Good, good, good. Perfect, because I'm short font-sized. Nice, Don. Dark side of the moon. Absolutely. Travel size for convenience. Yes, looking into your darker self. Love that, guys. Very good. It is always, for me, many times it is, and I don't know about you guys, but sometimes I ignore the whole shadow aspect, because there are times when I pull this card that the first thing that comes, it could be the same exact card, but sometimes that seeker's energy, something about it makes me say intuition before anything else. That whatever is going on, you have to trust your intuition above everything else. And I don't even mention the shadows that are hiding, because I don't want them to be afraid of the shadows. I don't want them to not step out. So this really helps to be able to say there's, the your ancestors, your guardians, your spirit guides are dropping hints for you. So watch out for those hints. Know that they're coming. You're not alone in seeking out this shadow. Use your intuition, but also take a hand out and know that your guides are dropping hints for you. You don't have to go through the shadows alone. You have people there to help you. Perfect. Hi, Hexen. I'm glad you made it, honey. Moderator Maddie. Go to her channel. There is a bell next to subscribe. Hit and you will get all notifications when you go live. Yeah, if YouTube is working correctly. I think of the high priestess for intuition. Yes, I do too. And most of the time I do too. But I don't know. There's something about this card that there are many times, I bet you about half of the time, that I immediately think intuition. So that comes along with the intuitive reading stuff that sometimes just you have to trust that your gut knows what it's talking about. And sometimes, and I've said before, sometimes I go back and I'm like, why didn't I talk about that whole other aspect of the card? And I don't know. I do think sometimes I'm a little bit, I heard Dave say it the other night when he was doing his live readings, that I'm a person that it's hard to give bad news. And not that that would be bad, but it's difficult news. So it's hard sometimes to say that, And this card looks like it can be divvied in half. It sure does, doesn't it? Yep. And however, as push towards the finish line, the challenges get tougher. So the relationship connection issues indicated by this card can be tainted by deep fear. Absolutely. Absolutely. I am, but I don't know what happened. I didn't get a notification. I'm sorry, Hexen. being a Cancer, the moon screams intuition to me. Maybe that's part of it is because my husband is a Cancer and he always connects to that card too. I know I'll always get a laugh here after a long day at work. Yay! Absolutely, Kay. We always have fun, right? Yeah, click the bell off and back on. It does mess up sometimes. That's true. Our ancient ancestors had to live by their intuition. Absolutely. For sure. Yeah, I see hidden subconscious thoughts with this card and things not being revealed. And that's true too. That, you know, not everything is out in the open here. There may be issues or people or you know, people not quite telling the whole truth or, you know, some deviant behavior hiding in the shadows there. Past and present reflected in each half of old history and new beginnings. Love it. Thinking of ancestors. Anyone believe in past lives? Of course. Of course, Maddie. Of course. At least I know I do. Well, I shouldn't say most pagans do because I don't know. Most of the pagans I know do. Because I believe in the Summerland. I believe that we go to a place to rest for some time, and then we pick our next life based on what we want to learn in that life or what step we feel we need to take in this life coming up. So I definitely believe in past lives. Destination is clear, but the journey is unknown. Oh, that was good. Who said that? Christine. Perfect. The destination is clear, but the journey itself is unknown. That's good. I had a past life regression. Oh, I would love to do that sometime, a past life regression. That would be great. I know several of my past lives. I did get, when I was in my mediumship class, we kind of, when we were practicing on each other, I got a hint of a past life on a ship, like 1800s kind of ship, long time ago. So I do know that, but I don't. I have hints. I always am like, oh, I think maybe blah, 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 but nothing definite. Matt, past lives is something I've been thinking about a lot. Not sure what I think yet. I definitely think there's too much evidence. You know, there's those little girls that can describe the house they used to live in and their husband, and then they get taken there and it's exactly where they said it was and who they said it was and all that. That can't just happen. Yes, have those deja vu moments. I believe that is it because in a past life you have been there before. That's cool. That's cool. I believe deja vu for me, I always think that that is when, well, again, here we go. Frankie and I with the scientific stuff. That string theory stuff. I believe that is when an alternate universe crosses into the same path as you. And so you get that feeling like, this has happened before because there's like two of you doing the same thing at the same time. That's what I believe. It's a scientific thing, you know, as Frankie and I go through string theory. I was hypnotized. It was amazing. I would love that, Jen, for now. From now on, he will be May here. What? I'm totally missing something. In the Spencer's Tarot, Jen is a werewolf chasing someone. That's good. That can totally be with this. The shadow side, being afraid of what you don't know, that wild side, that could go there. I was hypnotized. Jen, maybe you were a pirate queen. Hell yeah. I could see that. Seeking out the loot, the thrifty loot. What's past life regression? That is when you go to someone who has been trained in hypnotizing. What are they? Oh my goodness, my brain. What is it called? Jeff does it. You know, Jeff from Tattooed Spirit. What the hell is he? Anyways, people trained in that, and they put you in a hypnotized state and ask you to go back and they keep going back and they keep going back and they keep going back. And eventually you're into a different life than what you're living now. It's really interesting. Nerds unite. Woohoo! Parallel universe. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. We do past life exercises at spiritual group. Perfect. Oh, I believe in multiverses, so that makes sense. Perfect. Yep, yep, yep. There are also CDs on past life regressions. Yep, for sure. Oh, I was incorrect. You get hypnotized. That sounds awesome. It is really cool. Next week, when I start my videos, I will be going live too. We'll be telling so many things. Awesome. I got to make sure I've hit my bell for your videos. I had a dream about a werewolf chasing me. When he cornered me, he said all I wanted was a hug. That is the cutest thing ever, Maddie. Hypnotherapy. Thank you, Stephen. Hypnotherapy. A hypnotherapist. That's what Jeff does. Hypnotherapist. Yes, thank you, thank you, thank you, Xanthia. The moon card in the Deviant Moon seems to be controlling the puppets. Oh, we'll get there. Hold on, Maddie. Maddie. See, now I'm doing that to you, Hexen. Somewhere, let me know when you go live. Hit his notification bell, Dawn. Hopefully it'll work. Recurring dreams of flying and flight. Jen has called Maddie, so that his new name. Oh, yes, that is his new name. Absolutely. Wizard's Tower, I have that too. It's awesome. Jeff's wife does past life regression. Does she really? Oh, I so want to do that. I want a dream like that, Matt. So what was I going to just say? Darn it. Oh, recurring dreams. I have recurring dreams all the time. I have several. I have a house that I go back to over and over and over again. And I keep building onto the house like since I was a kid. And I have secret rooms in it and like secret passageways, secret doors that open up to like whole wings of this house that is, and I've had the same house dream forever. So I think I live there in a different life. And hospital. I have a hospital that I have created. This one, I don't know if it's from a past life or I've just created this hospital from all the different hospitals that I've worked at. And but it's not anyone that I've worked at because I think I've pushed them all together. But I can tell you exactly where CT is in this hospital and x-rays across the hall. And there's 3 x-ray rooms. And then at the end of the hall is the boss's station. And then you go out the main x-ray hall to the left and that's CT. And then, but like I can tell you that it's a whole hospital that I have recurring dreams from. So I hear ya. After flying dream, I feel so clear. Yep, absolutely. I bet. Rachel, hi, Rachel. Welcome. Glad you found us. Sorry, your notifications didn't work. When I was a kid, I had a recurring nightmare. Hexen, did ya? A lot of people have recurring dreams, I'm telling you. I've never had a recurring dream. Really? So, Janelyn, I have to say, I have a suggestion for you, and I have a suggestion for everyone that has to do with dreams. Start a dream journal. Put a dream journal by your bed, a steno notepad, an actual like journal that you can open up and write it in. And keep it right next to your bed with a pen so that when you wake up from your dreams, you can write even if you just write some key points that will help you remember more of the dream. I usually write the whole thing. But, and then it trains your brain after a while to remember your dreams better. And so that you start remembering more and more details of your dream because it like trains your brain that you want to remember them. And, if you ask my husband, he says that I have that dream journal so he can put me in the mental institution when he's done with me because I have so many weird whacked out dreams that he's certain that he's going to be able to do that. Okay. I've had a few recurring ones, but can never remember them until I dream them. Yep, which is weird. Dream journal. On my Facebook group, I post all my dreams, and I also have a recurring dream about a house that I had for many years and the outcome of it as well. There you go. My iPad and iPhone has been off several notifications. I was being chased by an evil clown. Ew, I hate clowns. Aren't all clowns evil? They're awful. Yeah, I was waiting for my daughter to get back from the UK to show me what to do, making videos techno challenged. I have 2 reoccurring dreams, one where I'm back in marching band, where I haven't played in since high school, and one where I'm trying to get my abusive ex back. Oh, isn't that horrible, Rachel? Oh, I can imagine. Just that feeling that you have to have that for some reason, that you're missing that in your life. Oh, you poor thing. You'll float 2 down here. I've got a journal somewhere I can use. Perfect. Sorry, guys. Let me try to catch up. Very similar to it. When I'm under test stress, I have a nightmare before test. Last time I was in an invisible boat sailing to America in the deep blue Atlantic. Don't ask, it's a stress thing. Mental institution, yes. And he really does. He's like, yep, someday I'll just be able to lock your butt up. So I keep my journal under my pillow also. Perfect. That's why I'm blessed to be married to an IT guy. There you go. For sure. I have 2 reoccurring dreams, one since childhood. Oh, yes. I've had one since childhood, too. And I forgot that one. Bears. I have recurring dreams about bears, specifically brown bears, like grizzly bears, that are chasing me and my family, but not my current family, like my mom and dad, who got divorced when I was 16, and my little brother, who is 4 years younger than me. I have a recurring dream that we are being chased by grizzly bears and they're trying to eat us. And we're like in this campground and trying to block the doors from these bears. So don't know. I hate clowns because of that nightmare. I hate clowns anyways. Who the heck likes clowns? Come on now. Clowns are freaky. Mine is a house. I've had recurring dreams that I was flying in one of those wingsuits long before they ever existed. That's cool. You have to keep hitting it until a pop-up says you will receive all notifications. I hate clowns also, but just don't like them for sure. Heck, I still remember the ones from when I was a kid. Me too. When I was being chased by a larger than human-sized bee and another by a T-Rex. Haven't had those since I was a kid. Ugh. All right, so the moon. Love it. Let's pull out another card. Since Hexam was talking about Deviant Moon, let's turn over the Deviant Moon card. Moon card. Here we go. Man, I'm so old school. I am just used to reading cards for 30 years in person. Got to get used to this online stuff. Right? Okay, so here we go. Similarities and differences. So once again, the moon has a stern face. There is no sun mixed with it this time, though. So it's just the moon with a stern face. But the moon is controlling these people like puppets. So in this case, it would be more like the, yes, Angela, you are again, right in my brain there. Maybe the subconscious things are controlling your actions more than you think. Absolutely. I was just going to say that. So perhaps the things in your shadow, the things that you aren't really aware of in your subconscious are controlling your actions. And so now you need to do that shadow work to be able to cut those strings and figure out exactly what it is that is making you feel that way, that is giving you fear, that is pointing you in a right direction. You've got 2 towers in the back. Oh, look at that. The 2 pillars. We have 1 tower there and 1 tower there. Perfect. Influenced by the moon. Manipulation. Yes, yes, yes. They both have the moon. What would a scarab be on a moon card? Mine has that. So the scarab beetle is Egyptian. And holy crap. I just totally lost my brain thought. Scarab beetle. So I thought, do you think that what you're into is Satanism. Oh, I missed it. Darn it. Hi, David the Gnome. Welcome. I'm such a threat to you that you have to waste your time giving us these ridiculous messages. So many blessings to you. Yeah, what deck are you? I don't remember seeing one with a scarab either. Sorry, I'm quick on the draw tonight. That's okay, Angela. I can always count on you. Steampunk deck. Don't they represent rebirth? Yes. I know. I was going to say, I thought that aren't they the ones that like they put them in with the bodies, and because they feel that then the spirit lives on because of what they eat. It's gross, but usually associated with eternity and work. Gotcha. So I don't know what that would mean on a moon card, though. Rebirth. I'd have to see the card. And I don't have that steampunk deck you have. I think you have that Barbara Moore steampunk deck, right? A friend of my son's got dragged away from a campground by a bear when they were younger. Someone said bear, and it came back. Rangers found her under branches. She's a beautiful angel now. Wow. Ugh, okay. How scary. I know there's a myth of a scarab pushing the sun across the sky. Yep, I vaguely remember something about that too. I'm not sure. I would have to see, because I think your steampunk deck is the Barbara Moore version, and I don't have that one, so I'd have to look at it. Okay, so this one, very good. As far as similarities, we can get a lot of the same kind of moons pulling the emotional strings of both of them. Yes. We can get a lot of the same meaning here, even without a lot of the symbolism that is in the RWS. It's funny, you know, again, and like I said, I did not appreciate the RWS until Simon. And then when Simon started talking about how wonderful it was, how much he loved it and all that, you really start to appreciate the symbolism in it because it's got everything. I mean, talk about the tree of life leaves. I never would have gotten that until tonight. Never. How awesome is it that incorporates so much into that? The RWS is just an incredible deck. Red Rose shows her passion. Ooh, yes. Look at that. She's holding a red rose. Good catch. The myth refers to dung beetles of all things, which are a type of scarab. They find use in things others discard and keep nature rolling. Scarabs were believed to never die, that they would create a hard shell like a cocoon and then be able to break free and live again. Huh. I still don't see the moon really in that one, but yes, the red rose in here shows that she has a passion for life. She wants to break free of these puppet strings. She doesn't want to be controlled by her shadow side. She has a lust for life. She's dancing heartily with her with her mate here. And she doesn't want to be controlled by her fears and her shadows. She definitely wants to break free. She's smiling and he's not. Yep. The RWS, I have no connection with it. I never did either, Xanthia. And it just slowly started happening. I don't know. All of a sudden it was like, oh, I love it. Are they both wearing crowns? Ooh, that's good. I know he is. She could be. That could be one of the, like on the top of her head, that kind of Queen of Hearts kind of crown from Alice in Wonderland there. Jen, do you own the companion book to Deviant Moon? I do not. I do not. I haven't justified spending the money. I have it on my Thrift Books account. I'm waiting for someone to die who has it, so their ancestors will give it to Thrift Books not knowing what they have, and Thrift Books will just put $3 on it so I can buy it. Buy it. I saw it in Barnes & Nobles, right? Yes, the King and Queen. Awesome. I must say, I also have, the Llewellyn tarot correspondence books, those 3 huge tomes that came out. The last one came out this past year. But they're like, what are they, $60 or some ridiculous thing? And I'm like, I really want them, but I am not spending that. So I'm just biding my time. In about 10 years, I'll probably be able to get them for cheap. Yeah, they are huge. I'm going to get that companion Deviant Moon book next month. Yeah, I definitely have to wait till after Yule for sure. For the Egyptians, Cancer was represented not by a crab, but a scarab. Stephen, awesome. I did not know that. Now it kind of makes sense. Ta-da. Perfect. So, Rachel, in your thing, in your card, it's the moon card is the Cancer card, and it is represented by the scarab beetle. Awesome. Maybe the fact that they are king and queen could be talking about their tamed nature, the way they are expected to act. And the moon is having them embrace their wild, untamed sides. Ah, good, Angela. That's awesome. Yes, as king and queen, they're supposed to be the stately presence and not really letting loose, not having a whole lot of fun, just that straight-faced, straight-laced, no jumping around kind of stuff. And the moon is making them kind of, take a walk on the wild side. Take a walk on the wild side. Now I hear that song. That's all I'm going to hear the rest of the night. This couple made me rethink the dog wolf on the other card in reference to duality, the masculine and feminine energy in all things. Right? For sure. I kind of thought, though, that too. Because she looks like that wild, and he looks a little bit more reserved. Angela is amazing. I need to have her come live with me, right? I know it. And you are great. For those interested in scarabs in the moon, there you go. Perfect. Thank you. Said, hey, babe, take a walk on the wild side. Yep, that's right. It's going to be in here the whole time now. The scarab or dung beetle is linked to the moon's 28-day cycle. Stephen, you rock. Thank you, my good sir. So not only is it the symbol of Cancer for the Egyptians, but it's also linked to the cycle of the moon. Perfect. Gotta go, guys. Frontier Internet is acting up on my end. I'm sorry, Ben. We gotta have you sitting right here. We gotta make a plan. You're coming. The moon is their puppeteer. You can see the strings. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Thank you, Xanthia. I'd love to come live in your soon-to-be-built witchy hut. Yes, right? With her gardens and, I love it. Bye, Ben. Jennifer, also the cycle of woman. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. And once again, here we go again, right? The turning of the wheel and how it relates to everything we do, to all of nature, to all of humanity. So here, the cycle of the moon relates to the 28-day cycle of a woman, relates to the seasons, relates to birth and death and dying and rebirth, relates to all the turning of the year again. Again. Everything can be brought back into that turning of the wheel cycle. For sure. The guy might be more reserved, but I don't know. I see elements here. Red, fire, blue, water. There you go. Absolutely. Fire against water energy. So that emotional, and female being usually more emotional. Hi, Denise. A lot of people apparently missed the notification today. Or maybe, as this is moonlight, these are, what do you call it? The photo negative of the actual self. Oh, yeah. Beautiful. Absolutely. That's a very intriguing idea. I like that. Yes. So really deep card for something that doesn't have a whole lot going on in the card. Very deep. We can pull a lot of meaning out of that. Love it. Okay. Next, let's go to the Guardian Tarot. That one's been Usually a lot different for us, right? Here we go. Guardian Tarot versus RWS. Similarities and differences. So here we have the wolf. The dog is not present here. The moon, the spirit, the tree spirit itself has the moon around its head. Is that, boy, doesn't that look like a face in the mountain down here? Absolutely. So the wolf is like sitting atop the head of the mountain. Do you see that? I see the moon and the wolf almost looking into each other's eyes. Oh, yeah. Almost peaceful. They're feeding off each other's energy, right? The tree spirit and the wolf look like they're holding a conversation. Absolutely. Now, I'll tell you this, the spirit in the mountain here, that to me looks very hermit-like. So your reserved dog, the tame spirit, is in the mountain. Does look like a face. Profile with the nose submerged in the water. Yep, with only the eyes looking. Yes, yes, yes. So the tame spirit to me is here, and the wolf is saying, I'm dominant. I'm going to get right up on top here so I can speak directly into the spirit. So the wolf is right up in there. Looks like the moon is giving him some form of direction. Ugh, love it. So the moon is trying to tame the wolf, right? They are able to communicate. The moon, to me, has always been, you know, the more feminine. The sun is, to me, always masculine. The moon is always feminine to me. So again, the wild spirit of the woman is able to communicate with the wild spirit of the wolf. If you ever read that book, Wolves and Women. Yep. Yeah, my brain just isn't all the way here, guys. It's a great book. Where are the towers? Has the wolf climbed to the top to get closer? Or maybe being on one tower, one state of being, looking at the second tower, the next state or another state of being. For sure. Absolutely. Especially if this is like the tamed hermit, which to me, boy, that screams hermit card, that face. So again, the unconscious, the hermit energy, unconscious energy peeking through the water, and that wild spirit coming right up on top of the unconscious energy, speaking to the conscious energy. So maybe the wolf is teaching the conscious energy, right? Towers are probably the mountains. Yep. Probably asking why it keeps howling, right? Advising. I had to step out of the room. What does the Deviant Tarot Moon card look like? Jackie, you're fired. Looks like that. All right. I see an ancestral connection with the tree branches coming out, reaching, glowing out into the moon. Ooh, love that. Ancestral connections to the moon. Beautiful. Women who run with wolves. Thank you, Fairy Lisa. Thank you. Yes. It also looks like a crone face to me. Yes, crone for sure. Hermit or crone. Sure. I got to see the eyes. Oh, yes. Very crone energy, right? Hold on. Yes. Couldn't remember the full title. One of my favorite books. I know. I love that book. Love that book. You had a haircut? That's okay, Maddie. So very great. Thank you. I'm grounded. Had a long day like you. I know, honey. I hear you. Absolutely. How long have we been on, guys? Almost an hour? We're just gonna, it's good though. I have to say, it's good that we spend this much time on one card because boy, we delve into that card and we don't forget it. I don't know. Maybe I don't know about you, but I'm not forgetting it. When that card we did the 8 of Wands, and then Dave pulled that card. I immediately was like, look, we just did that card. Immediately, I knew exactly what should be said about it, because boy, this stuff really sinks in. Wait, you had a haircut or you had a haircut that you had to go do, Maddie? I think he's saying he had a client that he was doing, Hexen, I think. Yes, she's bounded to the earth but connected to the moon. Oh, that's gorgeous. Oh, I just want to sit and think about that. She's grounded to the earth but connected ancestrally, spiritually, energy connected to that moon. And isn't that how we all feel? I don't know about you. Yeah, I do. Everybody. I can't imagine being a pagan and not being that connected to the moon. Every time I go outside and I see her, don't you just go, yes. Yes. It's just immediate peace, calm, connection. Immediate. For me, it's immediate. Oh, I got it. Yes. I heard from my literature professor, he will use the Chariot card for the aspect of Medea at the end of the play. Cool. I'm not going to explain that right now. We will, maybe at the end if we have time. Thinking of hair, this got personal. The mountain submerged looked like its hair is converged, maybe missing. And the standing figure is regrowing its hair after battle with illness. Oh, wow. Wow, does that go deep? Hits you right in the feels. Jen, heading home. Will you be on till 10? No, Maddie. If I can help it at all, I won't be. It's only 9 o'clock. I wanted to spend like an hour with my husband tonight. I will have to watch the rest of this on rerun. Okay, no problems, Anthea. Thank you, sweetie. Especially a full moon. Yeah, absolutely, Dave. Me too. Jennifer, I love the moon. I bought a large moon lamp, so I always have the moon. Right? I hate that I'm starting to like this deck. I have gotten a lot of people to like this deck. No, I won't see the rest of this. I'm sorry, Maddie. I need to spend an hour before my husband goes to work. I can also see the 3 aspects of the goddess: maiden, the work, the tree, spirit, mother, crone, the mountain, the wolf, you mean? Yes. So the maiden, the wolf, the tree spirit, the mother, the crone, the mountain. Yes, for sure. Maddie. Thank you, Maddie. I love you. You're too sweet, and you're not even catching the end. Now I feel guilty. I should stay until 10. Thank you, Maddie. Yes, I have too. This deck really hits me in the feels. And that moon energy just is, to me, it's like the most powerful force that I can see. It is always immediate calm, no matter what kind of day I've had, no matter what's going on, it immediately. Bye, Janelyn. Thanks for coming, honey. Blessings. Yeah, it is a very emotional deck. And I know how many times have I said this, guys, but for me, boy, those tree spirits, they are just very emotional beings. And I know some people see aliens and they don't like it, but oh, I just love this deck. It's just really reaches out to you. Safe journey. Yes, please drive carefully, Maddie. Absolutely. Love it. All right, let's move on. Shall we see? Let's look at darkness of light. Oh, shit, which is not in order. Damn it. I thought it was, but it's not. Hold on, I'm coming. Be safe. Card says you never truly win in nature. Oh, yes, yes, yes. Queen of Cups. Little Diablo. Figures it's going to be the last one. Death. I just passed death. Oh, there's the star. Maybe I'm getting close. Nope. Apparently not. Hold on, guys. Hang in there. I'm getting there. It better be worth it, right? I can't remember the moon card in this deck. Ooh. Okay, it's pretty good. All right. So here we go. Darkness of light. So once again, not sun and moon, just the moon. I'm going to do a live tomorrow at 7:30 and then my usual on Saturday morning. Perfect. Perfect, perfect. If you're going to go on at 7:30, Dave, I will, well, I was going to say I will take the day off, but because it's my half day, I might do like an afternoon something because I get out at 1 tomorrow. So, yes, the moon is frowned. And this time there's only one dog. And the dog has 2 heads. And the 2 heads are both wild. So there is no, yeah, very intense. There is no tame presence here, unless it's the moon trying to tame the 2-headed beast. Yeah. It's definitely a double wild presence. And that tameness is going to have to come from someplace. So the moon, perhaps you need to find that tameness within your unconscious. So talk about really forcing you to do your shadow work. You know, like, okay, are you feeling disjointed? Are you feeling like you're moving in all different directions? Like one head is pulling you one way and one head is pulling you the other way? Because the only thing in this card that will help you to tame that is the moon, which means your shadow side has to, you really have to go inside to see what it is. Oh, yes, please. Goody, goody, Jen in the afternoon and Dave in the evening. Woot, woot. I'll definitely have some popcorn ready. Yes, I get out at 1, so I'll go on in the afternoon. I'm trying to think of what I was going to do next, and my mind is blanking. And I found my little tablet, but it's not right here. But I know I had something ready to go on with. I just can't remember what it is. I might be, well, I don't know. We'll see. Like the horses in the chariot going 2 ways at the same time. Yep. Perfect. Hi, Dustin, and bye. I'm out. Bye, Maddie. Drive safe, honey. Jen, can you add sigil magic? Yes. I'm going to start a document, you guys, in the Facebook group. And anything that you want me to do, put on there. because I don't know if I've ever showed you I have steno notepads because I ordered a whole thing of them no, you're fine, Dave, because I get out at 1. I would rather go on earlier and kind of have an early night for once. Yes, one body with 2 heads, Hexen, yes. And then I can have it all in one place when I'm looking for it. I have about 12 steno notepads. I used the entire case of steno notepads that they sent to me at work for my own purposes. And they're all over. So I have little half-started lists in steno notepads all over my house and at work. So it'd be good to do a document in the group so everybody can add what they want to see. And then I can kind of check them off as we go. Is it one? Yes, one body with 2 heads. Yes. So like I said, with this card, the energy is very intense. Like the dog from Harry Potter. Yes. Guarding the Philosopher's Stone. Oh, for sure. That's true. Actually, Dave, yeah, he could be, guarding your subconscious. On a lighter note, it kind of reminds me of 2 kids just running amok and Mom, the moon, just being done. Yeah, right? I can see that. Just like, oh my God, can you just stop, please? Believe me, I felt that with 4 boys. Fluffy. In fact, I tell a story. I just told this story again when my boys were home. I tell a story of every parent gets to that point where they just break. Where they just break. There's nothing you can do. You feel like a failure. You feel like you're the worst, shittiest parent, obviously, because your kids are horrible people. And mine was because I had the 2 older boys. They are 15 months apart. So they really were like twins. I mean, I had 2 in diapers. I had 2 with bottles. I had 2 young toddlers at the same time. And I remember I had given them my room, like the bigger room because they were 2, and it had a bathroom in there. And I laid them down for a nap, and I didn't hear anything, so I thought they had fallen asleep until one of them brought me out a stuffed animal that was soaking wet. And I was like, why is your stuffed animal soaking wet? So I went into their bedroom, and literally the first step I took, it was so wet. Like it was a puddle, and it was carpeting. It was a puddle in the room because they had bathed all their toys in the toilet and carried them around the room, and the entire room was like flooded. And I just broke. I remember standing there, and they were so proud though. They had washed all their animals. So they were like, look, they're all clean. And I was just like, done. I'm just done. I literally sat down in the puddle, in the freezing cold puddle, by the way, and cried. And then I got my ass up and put them to bed in my room, switched rooms back because it was obvious that they were not going to have a room with a bathroom in it. And went on with my day. But, every parent has that breaking point where they're just like, I don't know. I'm just done. No. Toddlers should especially not be left alone. Yeah, right? No kidding. Whew. Even in, rooms that you think they can't really do anything. Because usually, for some reason, I thought they couldn't reach the doorknob, or I thought they couldn't open up the bathroom door. But they could. I've had many moments like that, but that's the first one. Like your first time that you think, how did I become a parent? I'm not responsible enough to do this. I'm totally inadequate. Yep. So just so you know, if you're going to be a parent someday or you're just starting, it happens to everybody. All right, back to the moon. So very shadowy. Could be several different things. It could be the moon trying to tame that wild energy. It could be the subconscious mind of the moon. Your subconscious is what you need to tame, to figure out the direction you're trying to go in, to see what you cannot see. My 2-year-old started a fire in the bathroom trash. She got a candle and tried to throw it away. Right? And don't you just go, okay, I don't deserve to have children, apparently. I don't know what's wrong with me that I didn't figure this out before. Moon looks serious. Get your thoughts together. Yes. Yep. That's right. The moon is telling you this is how you're going to straighten your thoughts out. The things that you don't know why it's going wrong. You have to dig into your subconscious to figure that out. Yes, yes. Good. That's a really intense moon card. I wanted to, how are we on time? All right, we'll do 2 more. I want to end with the Tarot Fauna deck, but I want to hit the New Era elements. If I can find the moon, hopefully fairly quickly, because these are not in order either. Death, depletion, despair, Mother Air, failure, stability, work. Talk amongst yourselves. Who was that on Saturday Night Live? Here, I'll give you a topic. My mom was a hairdresser, so I would take her bobby pins and stick them into the electrical plug. Oh, you poor mama. Oh, your poor mama, Hexen. Oh, yes. Oh, yes, I remember this. I got to try to remember. I remember, okay, so these flowers are night blooming flowers, and I remember that, but I can't remember what kind of night blooming flowers they are. Okay, similarities and differences. So we see this is a crescent waxing moon. Nope, crescent waning moon. Morning glories. Morning glories? Are they night blooming? Because I know whatever flower they are, I remember when I read it, they were night blooming. Really, really pretty card. Hold on, let me get out the book for this so I can read it, because it was really impressive when I read it, but I can't remember it. Here we go. Obama bin Laden. I missed a, damn it. Kill all women. Oh, yeah, let's hide that one. Hi, Obama bin Laden. Welcome to our chat. It's too bad you're a complete douchebag. I mean, okay. The night, dreams, nightmares, descent into the subconscious, intuitive understanding, exploring one's dark side. The moon, oh shit, I have to turn the page. The moon operating mostly on the intuitive plane. While we follow our instincts, we navigate the paths of dreams with the certainty of a sleepwalker. On the other hand, the moon also holds a message of caution. The dark moonlit landscape may be the scene of nightmares. Whoops, sorry guys. The card shows a cluster of moonflowers. Yes, you're right. Who is it? Hexen? I think Hexen said moonflowers. Underneath the waning moon. So here we have the waxing moon. And here we have the waning moon. Moonflowers are beautiful, white, elegant, and with a subtle scent. However, they are also poisonous. Native Americans use the moonflower as an initiation plant. So there is an aspect to the card about the descent into your subconscious, which can yield truths that allow you to grow. Awesome. Yes, they are slightly sinister because they're poisonous. Absolutely. I see the flowers thriving on moon energy. Absolutely. They love that shadowy darkness. Kill all women. Don't think he's thought that through. Right, Stephen? Gee, Obama, if you kill all women, your species dies out. What then? What will happen? That was really good, Stephen. Beauty luring you in, but not necessarily for a good reason. Ooh, that's a good one too, for sure. Wow, first time not a full moon. There, well, no, in RWS, this was actually a waxing moon that is overlying on the sun. And then, but this is waning. Moonflowers are a hallucinogen, right? So that aspect of coming into your hallucinogenic subconscious to dig out the truth. So there's that shadow work for you. That moonflower is a hallucinogenic that the Native Americans used to use as a test. So they would give that to them and they would have hallucinations. What the hell am I trying to say? Hallucinations that were meant to dig out that shadow work. So again, that shadow part of the card are perfect. This is perfect. Aren't they related to nightshade? Yes, I think you're right. Flower is more of the full moon in this card. Ooh, yeah. Yes, yes. Moonflowers, or if not related to angel's trumpet flower. Yeah, I think you're right. I think they are related to nightshade. I think you're right. Back to duality by showing both the light and dark side of the moon. Yes, yes, yes. Perfect. What up, mate? I'm McLovin. Hi, McLovin. Do you like tarot, McLovin? I actually loved McLovin. Didn't you love that movie? That was a great movie. Flowers taking the power of the moon for themselves. Yes, a group wearing down the moon. Ooh, that's a good image. I'm sorry. I think this card creeps me out for some reason. That's okay. This deck in general, I will say now, I swear this is my soul deck. But this, it is a very dark deck. It is a very dark deck. And I think that's why I like it, because I love that it digs right into the root of everything that you're thinking and everything. Boy, some of the cards are very shocking. Some are, the tower is the Twin Towers. So it's a very shocking deck for sure. It's very dark. My cat is named McLovin. He has extra thumbs. Ha! Datora. Yes, 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 yes. Yeah. Very good card, though, boy. Those moonflowers, they add a lot to it once you know about the Native American history with it, that they're night bloomers, that they are really talking about the shadow side, digging into that subconscious. This is the New Era Elements Tarot. This is what I consider to be my soul deck. I've never opened up a deck and cried going through the deck ever until this deck. It is very hard-hitting. It is very deep. It doesn't pull any punches. It is very, very good. Hi, Pan. Nice to have you here. Really, really good deck. Do the flowers last more than one day? I think so. I think so. Here, I'll show you a couple of the cards since you don't know it. And since it's my soul deck and I love it. Here you go. Here's the Tower card. I always wonder if it's just because I'm a New Yorker that that image always, I don't know, stops me in my tracks, or if it's kind of everyone that it does that to. It just, whew, really, I get goosebumps every time. Yes, it does come up with a little white book. Absolutely. And it's great. It's a great little white book. Don't you always wonder somewhere in time if it's because you're a New Yorker that that image is like so powerful, or if it's everyone? Is it everyone? Good. Well, that's good. That makes me feel like everyone got it then, because boy, it always, I don't know. It's just, it immediately takes you back to that day, no matter where you were, what you were doing. We took off and drove down there. I couldn't not. I don't know. It was like anything. Yeah, me too. Absolutely. Yeah, I bet. I know. Going to New York now and not seeing it there. Even the building that they made was nice, and I have to say, I do like, the memorial that they put into the footprint. I think that was great. It was very well done. But it is like, it's like a different planet to drive there and not see them. It just seems foreign. I adore this deck. Absolutely adore this deck. Yeah, it's not the Twin Towers. That's right. That's true. I am absolutely adoring this deck, Althena. It is, again, I do not use this deck unless I want the absolute truth. I do not use this deck if I want to be coddled and I want a little sugar coating on my reading, because this is not that deck. Here's the Emperor. This card for me, as soon as I saw it, I flipped out. This is because I adore the Lincoln Memorial. That is, my children know I'm going to be cremated. My children know some of my ashes need to be spread at the Lincoln Memorial. It's like my favorite place in the world. To me, it's a spiritual place, and it's partly because of who Abraham Lincoln was, but just the spirit of that, of standing in front of that, I adore it. I just love it. That Darkness of Light, how do you like it? Oh, I love that deck too, for sure. I was there right after it happened. It was still smoking. We went, trying to think. It was a Tuesday. We went by the weekend. We were there Saturday, I think. And, of course, they wouldn't let you anywhere near close, really. But I kept, you just kind of think there's something, maybe I can do something. What can I do? It's not like I could carry stuff, big parts of building or something, but you just felt like you wanted to do anything. I would have done anything. We brought water. That's what we did. We brought water, bottled water. Wonder if there is any hauntings where the Twin Towers were. I would not doubt it, Jackie. I can't imagine there not being. I can't imagine there not being, but. Well, Hexen, that's true. I guess it depends on what you mean by hauntings. I don't think of all hauntings as bad. I think of hauntings as kind of visitations. So this is one that a lot of people have a hard time with. So I'm telling you that up front. So if you have a hard time with it, I warned you ahead of time. What are tarot readings telling us about the California fires? I don't know. I haven't done a tarot reading about that. I was living in Montreal, Quebec, and the sky was yellow. His dog died from cancer from being there. Yeah, I believe it. There was just, it was all, that was the one thing that, you know, everybody just rushed in there and nobody cared that it could hurt you because we just wanted to help. Police everywhere. Guns are so scary. We had jet plane flying over our home protecting. Wow. Not all huntings are bad. Sometimes spirits just like to visit. Yep. I hope their spirit isn't stuck there reliving the nightmare. Oh, yeah. No kidding, Hexen. I just started thinking about it. So this is a tough card, guys. But here we have, so this is the 9 of Swords card. And I know a lot of people go, oh, that's it. I'm not having that deck. But this card to me is hard hitting. You know, she didn't sacrifice a rat to do this card, but it is, you know, it conveys that cruelty of mind, that spirit so well that it again, it is a deck that will hit you right in the face. There is no pussyfooting around with this deck. Yeah, it really is. It is. This is my soul deck for sure. But it is a hard-hitting deck, and that may be because why I feel like it's my soul deck, because it is. There is no more powerful deck to me. So here's another one of my favorite cards is the 3 of Swords, and again, not an easy image to see, but to me, this conveys the 3 of Swords better than any other card I've ever seen. So to me, this is just, can't look at it. So, you know, this man is heartbroken. He is heartbroken. He is, that's why he got the tattoo. The tattoo says, I have been through hell. I have loved and I have lost completely. And I have lost so completely that I have given up. I am now poisoning my body to try to relieve my grief. Yes, Disney marathon for us all. I know, right? Extreme sorrow. Yes. Being torn open, unable to stop the voyeurism pushed on you. No consent. Yep. Gonna need Disney and tea now. I know. I'm sorry, guys. But yes, this is... It's the epitome of grief. It's like the best. He is injecting himself, Hexen. Look, he is. To try to get away from the heartache. Yep. The heartache that his loved ones must be going through, seeing him do this to himself. Yes. Yep. That's right. Just to escape the grief for a moment. Here he's already been through heartache. Masking his pain. That's right. He's already been through heartache. That's what this tattoo is for. He's already loved and lost completely. And so completely that I just want to not feel it for a little while. Yeah, I don't think I would use it for clients unless I knew them very well. To me, this is like a me deck. This is not a, I'm going to use this deck for people who don't know any better, for sure. Yeah, and my son is an addict, so I don't know. That's part of why you crumble. He's in recovery, kind of. I don't trust his recovery, but he's in recovery, so that's good. But it is definitely not a deck to play with. I'm sorry, Maddie. I didn't mean to upset you, sweetheart. Here's a good one. You want a good one? Here's the High Priestess. I love this one too. Yep. Even the Disney Marathon is an escape from our discomfort. Yep. For sure. Okay, now can we see the hottie? Yeah, that's true. This is the hottie deck too. So if you guys were planning on just getting the hottie deck and, you know, not looking at the rest of what it holds for you, sorry. You got another thing coming. You want to see the Two of Cups? Look at the Two of Cups. Isn't that beautiful? The seahorses, they mate for life. See? I will. I'll get out the hottie card, I promise. Yeah. They mate for life. Love those. And all the court cards are amazing. Just the faces of the court cards are unbelievable. Buffy the Vampire Slayer, Sabrina the Teenage Witch, right? For sure. Want to see the World card? I love that card too. Gorgeous. Freaking gorgeous, which is, of course, now the Universe card. The faces. The artist who does these faces, just gorgeous. That's okay, Maddie. I'm sorry, honey. I didn't mean to upset you. The male gives birth to the babies. Yep, that's right. The male gets to do it. Yay. Trying to find some other good ones here. Here you go. Six of Cups, right? So looking at childhood, or looking at things through childhood eyes. Isn't that good? Can you picture that? You know, at the parks or whatever, where it comes right up through the concrete, those fountains, and you get to run through them. And isn't that like the epitome of childhood joy? I love that card. Totally brings me back. I can totally be there. You know, you just shut your eyes and you're right there. Love that card. It's just the entire deck is like that, though. It is hard hitting. If it's supposed to be painful, it's very painful. If it's supposed to be, you know, happy, it's very happy. Oh, let's see the Empress. Nurturing spirit. Yes, Hexen, please. Of course you can share stuff with us. I love you. It is the New Era element. This is the Hottie card deck. People can change if they really want to. Yes, absolutely. That's true. They absolutely can. I've been in recovery for a year. I'm so proud of you, Hexen. That is awesome. Congratulations. If you ever need anything, talk to somebody, anything, let me know. I will be there, mister. Saw it in the mall here. Yes. Here's the Hierophant. The Dalai Lama. Love that Hierophant. I don't ever plan on hurting myself or anyone I love again. Oh, Hexen, I'm so glad, honey. Congratulations. It is an everyday process, right? And I know it is for my son, too. I just am not certain that he got to that point where he really admitted what he was. He kind of half did it because he had to. But I don't know if he ever really finished step one. So I don't trust that it was real yet. Even though it's been, for him, I think it's been a year too. But although he does pot. So I don't know if that really counts. But absolutely. It's a tough thing for sure. I quit smoking 10 years ago. It was the hardest thing I ever did. Knows that he's hurting himself, right, Artsy? It's just hard. All right, now I can't find the damn hottie card. Where the hell did the hottie card go? Did one of you come to my house and steal the hottie card? Or did I just pass it? What is the hottie card? Temperance, right? Wasn't it Temperance? Maybe I just haven't been looking at the pictures. Here's the hottie card so we can leave on a good note, right? Oh, yeah, here it is. Whew. It's under your pillow. There we go. I did, Jen. Sorry. Hexen, I love you to death, honey, and I appreciate that you shared that with us. That means a lot to me. And I'm so proud of you. I just about flood my basement. Now that's an image I could look at all day. It looks like me. Oh, that's so cute. Yes, let's just all meditate for a moment on hottie temperance. Yep. I swear I'm going to find a poster size. Jennifer would definitely stick that under my pillow, right? Whew. Mm-hmm. It's very hard, but once I realized what I was causing, I let it all go. That's so good, Hexen. But I hope you let it all go because of what it was causing to you, too. Because if you did it all because of someone else, that's scary. I'm so happy your camera is focusing well right now. Yes, yes. Let's all forget about the bad cards. And again, see now, I shouldn't have said that because I don't think of them as bad cards. I just think of them as cards that make me go, oh, yes, that's what's going on. Dreams are going to be good. Outlander, hottie card, Jason Momoa. Woo! I know. And Alexander, what's his name? Alexander Dumas or the Last Kingdom guy. Whew. That's who I've been looking at lately. No, I did it for me. Good. That makes me feel better. All right. Yes, that card makes up for the other cards. Yes. Okay. For sure. I know. It's hard to put him down. Once he's up there, it's kind of like, okay, so should we just have a live where we're just meditating on the balance of temperance? What were we talking about? The moon. Okay, hold on. One more moon card. Gee, some willy time required around here. No, we're not going to skip it. I want to show the Terrafana moon card real quick, and then we got to be done. Holy cow. I got to spend like a little time with my husband before he goes to work. Have I really been on since like 6 o'clock, I think? Holy moly. Here we go. Thank you, guys. I have a lot of love for you guys. We have a lot of love for you, Hexen. All right, here we go. Where's the other moon card? Okay. Oh, okay. So this is the first full moon card we have. And we have a moth here. Like a moth to a flame, right? He can meditate on top of me. Bye, Ollie. Use me as a meditation mat. Whoo, yeah, Maddie. The moon looks like it's bringing clarity to the situation. Oh, I like it. Sorry, Dave. Yes, so the moth is drawn to the full moon. So the full moon, even though moon is subconscious, the moon being the full moon, you guys are totally still back at temperance. Focus here, boys. The moon being the full moon here, even though it's unconscious or subconscious, it's being illuminated. So it's something that is possible for you to look at, to pull out of the shadows, and to deal with. Look up and know that thou art stardust. Oh, yes, I love that. Love it. We can share them. So the moth is drawn to that shadow, but that illuminated shadow. So I really feel like because it is illuminated, because it's the full moon, we are much closer to pulling that into the conscious realm than we were before. And Jeff just uploaded 2 new videos. Victimization to Mastery in Minors. Ooh, and Victimization to Mastery in Majors. Ooh, I'm going to have to watch them. I love Jeff. If you guys don't know Jeff from Tattooed Spirit, he has a great way about him. He's a great teacher. Is that a spaceship? It's a moth. Bye, y'all. Thanks, Jen. See you tomorrow afternoon. Absolutely. I recently started following him. He is great. So I would highly recommend, if you're bored at all, check him out, because I adore. He has taught me things that I never would have thought about with tarot. It's really good. Plus, he's hot too, guys. He is eye candy for sure. Hello. Looks like a burst. Oh, yeah. It's energy coming from the moon or explosion. Yeah, it does look like that. That burst of illumination. Yeah, Steven. Absolutely. 2 new videos he just posted. So I'm going to have to go check them out tomorrow. So the trees are, my glare. The trees are much more in shadow. Yes. Moth flying towards the moon. Boy, you guys were on that temperance card for minutes while this card was up. I feel like I post too much on mine. You post too much what? What do you post too much of, Maddie? Instead of 2 towers, many. Yeah, all those trees. Instead of designated pathway, road, open sky, limitless. The path is limitless. Oh, I love that. Because look at galaxies upon galaxies upon galaxies. It's limitless. Videos? You post too many videos? No, you don't, Maddie. Look at me. Hello, I'm on almost every day. Do you think I post too much? Maybe I do. Should I stop? Yes, I can post. See, there's trees underneath here. And see, it comes up. The trees come up here. Oh, it's trees all the way around. Holy crap. You're right, Dave. I thought it was just the bottom. No, never stop. See? I like your videos too, Maddie. So oh, this is great. So it's like you're laying down. You know that feeling when you're laying down in the forest and the trees all come together and it really looks like just a little bit of an opening. And here the moon is perfectly centered to that opening. So how perfect is it that that full moon is perfectly centered? Here's all the towers all around you. And what do you see? The moth is leading you to that full moon, that bright energy. You're all around in shadows. You might feel like you're in shadow all around you. But the moth, you have a guide that is leading you right to that consciousness of the full moon. Good catch, Dave. Yes. Yes, break in the forest. That's what I basically said in a comment way up there. Oh, I missed it, Ange. Sorry. Where did I miss it? Bye, Dawn. Hold on. Oh, my goodness. You did say it way up there. I must have still been on the hottie, too. The moon looks like it's bringing clarity to the situation. Absolutely. I actually have a video I got to edit, and tomorrow I'm going to film and edit part 2 of Mildred Payne series. Or should I go live with Oracle of Black Enchantment? Ooh, I don't even know what that is. I think I picked that one, Daddy. If the moon is the hidden mind, then the galaxies would gain the layer of neurons. They look the same. Energy sparks between neural pathways to form thoughts. So maybe the moth is the start of a thought working through the minds to the consciousness. I love that. Love, love, love that. I said it looks like the moth had found the clearing in the forest so it can appreciate the moon and gain the intuition and insight from it. See, Ange, you're just too smart for us. Our brains, even mine was still on the hottie back then. So I just totally missed it. And my subconscious took it in. And then I thought I had the original thought all on my own. Oh, too funny. Go live with Black Enchantment. Yeah, I agree. I just noticed the moth. Yes, the moth was lost in the forest, but finally found the clearing to find the moon. Love it. All right, guys. That was a good one, too. I like it. I like it. That one's always different, so I like looking at those. Okay, my peeps. Love you all. And here we are, an hour and 48 minutes on one card. We are really the squirrel coven, aren't we? Moth is transformation. The clearing must mean accepting change to set you free. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Love you guys. You guys are the best. I can't wait to meet everyone in May. You guys, everyone better come, or as many as can come, better come. I would love to meet all of you in person. Moth always goes to a glowing light, so you're new, transforming. Yes, 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 yes. Love it. You guys are so smart. Love you, Jen. I'm so excited for May. Me too. Yay. Have a great evening. Maddie and I will be there. Yay. Me either. I'm in. I would if I could afford it. Oh, Rachel, where do you live again? Can we get somebody to pick her up on the way? Night all. Bye, Denise. We like to look at the cards deeply. Well, one card anyway. I know, right? One. Tent Village. Yay. I am okay being a squirrel in a squirrel coven. Perfect. I love it. LOL, men to pitch our tents on your lawn with that hottie card. I'm hiding the hottie card when you guys get here. I don't want any sticky hottie cards. Forget it. It's not happening. All right. We will see you guys tomorrow. And Maddie, I will catch your live, honey, in Texas. So can't, but we'll be there in spirit. All right. And we, you know, I said we're going to do some live videos too. So everybody can say, hey guys, and those who can't come can kind of feel like they're involved too. All right. Bye guys. Love you all. This was a great session too. Blessings.